Hello everyone and welcome to Ecosystem. Since the new Packaging Act came into force in July 2022, online retailers should be thinking about how they can reduce their consumption of packaging materials. Our partners at Zen Fulfillment have checked out how it is now possible to send products in individual, custom-fit packaging, so no air is sent and no additional filling material is required. Reducing CO2 emissions. The majority of established e-commerce brands have already switched to climate-neutral shipping. However, there are other important factors influencing the decarbonization of the supply chain. Alongside the last mile and transportation, the packaging material used is one of the biggest drivers of CO2 emissions in e-commerce. Most online retailers are unaware of this fact. While the primary aim is to reduce CO2 emissions before and after warehousing, there is a great potential in reducing the amount of packaging material used during the packaging process for the end consumer. One way to ship less air would be to create a diverse portfolio of different packaging sizes. However, it is difficult for online retailers to correctly estimate the most common shopping baskets and therefore packaging sizes. For some years now though, there has been an alternative, automatic packaging machines. Automated packaging as a solution? By using automated packaging machines such as the CMC Genesis, ordered products can be customized and individually packaged. Although the products are still placed on the conveyor system manually, all other processes are fully automated. 3D cameras record the dimensions of the products, continuous corrugated cardboard is cut to size, and at the end, the finished packaging parcel comes out, which is then sorted to the respective transport service providers. This reduces the consumption of packaging materials by up to 50% on average. The sections of continuous corrugated board are further processed and used as filling material. For example, e-commerce brands can reduce their CO2 emissions by up to 20% simply by using automated packaging solutions. The biggest disadvantage of automated packaging technology is the high investment costs and the necessary expertise. The most common solutions require capital of at least €1 million, which must first be invested. However, most online retailers, especially small and medium-sized brands, do not have the monetary means to finance such an investment. In addition, engineers and developers are needed to put the machines into operation and integrate existing software architectures. An alternative to avoid such an investment would be to outsource the shipping processes to a technology-driven fulfillment service provider that already owns the packaging machines and provides trained personnel. Outsourcing to modern fulfillment centers. While traditional contract logistics used to require an implementation phase of at least 3 to 6 months, today's fulfillment service providers offer simple integration options and onboarding processes so that the shipping can often be outsourced within a few weeks. By outsourcing order fulfillment to a logistics partner that already has automated packaging machines, online retailers can benefit from the advantages of this new technology without having to bear the costs of purchasing the machines. Other advantages are that online retailers can on average ship internationally more cheaply as the volume weight is reduced and fewer raw materials are required for packaging material so that the costs for cardboard packaging are reduced. The future of intralogistics. Automating packaging processes is already a step forward in terms of reducing packaging materials and CO2 emissions. Within intralogistics, packaging accounts for around 20 to 30% of the work involved in order processing. Other processes that are already automated include goods receiving, storage, and order picking. Some logistics companies in Europe are already working on a so-called dark warehouse, a fulfillment center where no lights are left on, as all processes are automated and manual intervention by employees is no longer necessary. The focus here is not only on process optimization and cost reduction, but also on decarbonization. By eliminating most of the operational employees, emissions in the transfer to the workplace are eliminated. In addition, errors are minimized so that the right product reaches the right recipient and new shipments are only necessary in rare cases. And that's it for today. See you next time.